Becky Sharp takes a tearful farewell of her dear friend Amelia. But once the carriage is round the corner, she stops wiping her eyes and takes out the note she has received from her future employer.
Sir Pitt Crawley begs Miss Sharp and baggage may come here at Great Gaunt Street on Tuesday, as I leave town for Queen's Crawley tomorrow morning early. Well, the oddest of spelling, but then at least he is a baronet.
At Great Gaunt Street, the door is opened by a man in shabby clothes with a shining bald head and a leering red face.
Is this Sir Pitt Crawley's house?
Yes.
Would you be so good as to help the coachman hand down these trunks?
He can do it himself.
Then at least take my basket and shawl, if you please, and announce me to Sir Pitt.
There's no need.
Excuse me, my good man. I don't think Sir Pitt would be very pleased with your behaviour.
Oh, he won't mind.
He won't?
You see, my dear, I am Sir Pitt Crawley.
Later on, Becky finds herself watching Sir Pitt prepare his own supper, a piece of putrid-smelling tripe and an onion, in an old saucepan.
Had your dinner, I suppose, Miss Sharp?
I'm not hungry, thank you.
Oh, good. No point in eating more than you need.
So, what brings you to town, Sir Pitt?
Law business, my dear. I've lost and won more lawsuits than any man in England. This one's against the overseers of Snaily Parish, and I'll beat him if it costs me 1,000 guineas. You're a pretty little thing, Miss Sharp. Do you write a good hand?
Good enough.
Then I shall make you useful when we're down at Queen's Crawley. Now the First Lady Crawley's dead and gone, I'll need some help.
You must miss her sadly.
I do, when it comes to the law. She had a good hand, a sharp brain, and saved me the price of a steward. Some compensation for giving me 2 big, useless sons.
But what about the present Lady Crawley?
She hasn't the brains. She's an ironmonger's daughter, and all she's given me is her money and 2 useless little daughters.
My dear little charges.
You can call them that if you wish. Now, please remember the house rule. No candles after 11. Unless, of course, you wish me to come for the candle every night.
Oh?
Tonight, though, you'll sleep with Mrs. Tinker, my housekeeper. It's a big bed, plenty of room for 2. The First Lady Crawley died in it. Night.
The next day they go down to Queen's Crawley, an old-fashioned red-brick mansion maintained in a dismal state of gloom and disrepair by the economical Sir Pitt. There, Becky is introduced to the second Lady Crawley.
Miss Sharp, how do you do? I do so hope you will be kind to my poor girls. They're so very sensitive.
Becky sees at a glance she needn't be afraid of this inoffensive woman. Pitt Crawley, Sir Pitt's elder son, is a different case.
I'm a great believer in education, Miss Sharp. It is at my urging that you have been employed. Otherwise my father would have left the girls to run wild.
I will do my best to repay your trust, sir. May I ask, whose portrait is that?
That is my younger brother, Rawdon.
What a splendid-looking man in his crimson tunic.
A word of warning. Rawdon is a disreputable rake, and to be avoided at all costs.
Quite right. Damned scoundrel.
Indeed.
With Becky's pupils, her method is pretty simple. Instead of pestering their brains with learning, she decides it's better to let young minds educate themselves in whatever way happens to suit them.
Podder and another versus Crawley. Crawley Bart versus Snaffle. Yes. Do you have them, Miss Sharp?
Indeed, Sir Pitt.
Then would you be kind enough to read them through for me, and then write me a letter to the conniving rogues?
So you see, Miss Sharp, although many people may think the subject of malt dull, there are many important moral aspects attached to its production and usages.
You have opened my eyes to them, Mr. Crawley.
Oh, how remarkable that you can understand such matters when the rest of my family remain totally uninterested.
Isn't it?
But, as compensation for all this, she takes to riding in the countryside. One day, she rides back to Queen's Crawley to encounter a new face.
Well, you've tamed the kicking mare, by gad.
It wasn't hard.
You're a damned fine horsewoman, then.
The speaker is a very large young dandy, 6 foot or more. Becky immediately recognizes him as the subject of the portrait in the crimson tunic she had once unwisely admired.
You're the new governess, aren't you?
I am indeed. And you must be the famous Mr. Rawdon Crawley.
Famous, am I? Or do you mean infamous?
Well, I've heard that you fought 3 bloody duels, that you love boxing and rat hunting, that you love to gamble.
All true, by gad.
You also have a dreadful reputation among the ladies.
And which of my infernal relatives have you been talking to? Well, not that it matters. They all loathe me.
Not quite all.
You're a smart little filly, aren't you?
I take that to be a compliment.
Well, you seem damn sure of yourself for a governess. So, tell me, who's fond of me?
Your aunt, Miss Crawley. She's a wealthy woman and she's planning to leave you everything. Your father and your brother hate the idea.
Know what Aunt is worth?
I've heard £70,000.
Now, the thing about Auntie is I'm actually fond of the old girl. She's a bit of a reprobate. She's got a snug little house in Park Lane, and during the season she likes nothing better than to eat and drink a great deal too much. Loves French novels, French cookery, and French wine, God bless her. She's paid off all my debts twice.
I hope I shall have an opportunity to meet her.
You shall.
Indeed?
She's paying Queen's Crawley a visit the day after tomorrow. Why else do you think I've come down to this dreary country hole?
Welcome, dear sister, welcome.
This is quite a reception you put on, brother. No expense spared, which must cause you some pain.
Yes, all in your honour, Matilda.
Well, as I told my companion and toady, Miss Briggs, I could safely leave her at home. My family are my toadies here. And here's my sister-in-law.
Welcome to Queen's Crawley.
Thank you. Oh, but where is the saintly Pitt?
He had to go to London on business.
Well, he'd only sour the proceedings with his endless prayers. Unlike, of course, my wicked nephew, Rawdon.
Good to see you, Auntie.
Oh, who is this attractive young creature?
I am Rebecca Sharp, Miss Crawley, the governess. Je suis enchantée, chère madame, de faire votre connaissance.
Enchantée, Mademoiselle Sharp. Brother!
What's the matter?
Nothing's the matter. Just make sure that Miss Sharp dines with us at table. Or surely you don't expect me to endure all your tiresome country dinners without someone to amuse me?
After such a peremptory order, Miss Sharp dines every night with the illustrious company, which often includes the Reverend Bute Crawley, Sir Pitt's brother, and his wife, Mrs. Bute, a sharp-eyed woman who covets a share of Miss Crawley's fortune for her own large brood. But this country set is not Miss Crawley's idea of stimulating company. Clever Miss Becky Sharp undoubtedly is.
Mrs. Bute Crawley's yellow hat is, I think, the most extraordinary creation. Of course, it matches her yellow complexion, but it clashes so badly with her ginger wig.
Oh, my dear, you are a perfect trouvaille. I wish you could come to me in London, but you see, I couldn't make a butt of you, as I do of poor Briggs.
I'm sure that I...
No, you sly creature, you are far too clever.
You flatter me.
Don't be absurd. Look at my brother Pitt, look at his silly wife, look at the Bute Crawleys. They all look down on you, but is any one of them equal to you in intelligence or breeding? I have French taste in everything, including the principles of the French Revolution.
And you, my love, are a little paragon, and I consider you as my equal in every respect. Mwah. Now, perhaps you could put some coals on the fire. And then, will you unpick this dress of mine and alter it? You, who can do it so well?
And so this old philanthropist makes quite sure that her equal is free to run her errands, execute her millinery, and read her to sleep with French novels.
Oh, such a romantic end, my dear. I have set my heart on Rawdon running away with someone.
A rich someone or a poor someone?
Why, you goose. Rawdon has not a shilling but what I give him. He must repair his fortunes and succeed in the world.
Is he that clever?
Clever, my love. Not an idea in the world beyond his horses and his regiment and his hunting and his gaming, but he must succeed. He's so delightfully wicked.
Captain Crawley, meanwhile, takes an increasing interest in Miss Sharp's company. He meets her in a half-score of walks. He lights upon her in a half-hundred of corridors and passages. And he hangs over her piano 20 times of an evening.
It's in the leaves of your music album.
What is?
A little billet-doux.
Really, Captain?
Becky deftly removes the missive, fans herself with it for a moment, and then pops it into the fire unopened.
Becky, my dear, why did you stop playing?
Oh, nothing. Just a false note.
Damn you.
But later that night, Becky goes for a walk in the gardens, and Rawdon is there.
Evening, Miss Sharp. You don't mind my cigar, do you?
I love the smell of a cigar out of doors beyond everything in the world. May I?
You want to try it?
If I'm allowed.
Here. It's damn strong, mine.
Oh, you're right.
Still, you're a plucky girl.
I always like to try new experiences. Come on. Show me how it's done.
Very well. Now watch. This is how you make a cigar glow in the night.
The smell is heavenly.
Sir Pitt watches the two young people in the garden with unspeakable fury.
Damn the rogue, damn him. If it wasn't for my sister, I'd bundle him out of doors. That dainty creature is not for the likes of him. He'll have me to reckon with.
So, although there can be no doubt that Becky Sharp has made herself indispensable to practically every member of the Crawley family, it is a perilous balancing act. And what will happen if she should fall? One morning, as Becky Sharp takes the air at Queen's Crawley, she sees Mrs. Bute Crawley coming across the lawn from the rectory.
Why, Mrs. Bute! This is an unexpectedly early visit. It's hardly your place to comment on that, Miss Sharp. I gather that Miss Crawley is not well.
Alas, that's true, but nothing fatal, I assure you.
Indeed. What can you expect when you drink 7 glasses of champagne and then cherry brandy after dinner and the curacao with your coffee? Not to mention the hot lobsters.
You keep yourself well informed, Mrs. Bute.
Miss Sharp, you appear to have ingratiated yourself with everyone here at the house. But you would be well advised to remember that you are just a governess, and I at least understand your little game.
And pray, what game is that?
You think to attach yourself to Miss Crawley and cheat her out of every penny. Every penny, that is, which is not already squandered on that scoundrel, gambler and swindler Rawdon Crawley.
You and the Reverend Bute, of course, have a large family to provide for. Perhaps I could mention to Miss Crawley.
Don't taunt me, because we get the crumbs from the table. It could all change, just like that.
Indeed.
Indeed. I have written about you to dear Miss Pinkerton, of whose school I have so many happy memories. And I am eagerly awaiting her reply.
I do hope you didn't use any French phrases in your letter. She wouldn't understand them. But then would you, Madame Butte?
You may laugh now, but I will return.
Please do. And bring some of your delicious preserves. Miss Crawley adores distributing them to the servants.
You!
But now our story must take leave of Arcadia and its rural virtues, and return to the true heart of Vanity Fair, London.
Miss Sedley!
Captain Dobbin!
I've just been at your house looking for George. His sister seemed so certain he'd be there. You've heard the rumours.
Rumours?
I don't want to needlessly alarm you, but it's said that Napoleon Bonaparte has returned to France from exile. There is a chance that our regiment may be ordered abroad.
George as well?
Yes, of course. But we've heard nothing yet. Nothing certain.
I pray to God it won't happen. I confess to you, Captain Dobbin, that I seem to spend a great deal of my time thinking about dear George. He is so handsome, so brave, and so clever. You know, I do believe he could do anything. Can you understand that?
Believe me, you couldn't wish for a finer man than George Osborne.
Soon Dobbin and George's regiment is on the move around the country. Amelia sends George devoted letters. They are full of repetition and unoriginal sentiment, but nobody could possibly deny that what she says is heartfelt. Except in Chatham Barracks.
So here's another letter from one of your lady admirers, George. So who is the lucky lady?
Never you mind, Stubble.
Oh, come on, George.
Secrets are secrets.
I'll wager they are. Aren't they, Dobbin?
Leave me out of this, please.
But everybody knows that George is the regiment's Don Giovanni.
Don't be absurd.
So, who is she? A duchess at the court of Queen Caroline? An opera singer with the very worst sort of reputation? Maybe a pretty little milliner you love and leave?
It's my affair.
Stubble, you're talking nonsense. Miss Sedley, who writes these letters, is one of the most charming young women that ever lived. He's been engaged to her for ever so long, and the man who calls her names had better not do so in my hearing.
Dobbin!
What now?
Who the deuce asked you to talk about my affairs like that? What right have you to say I am engaged, or to meddle in my business at all?
It seems to me...
seems to be hanged. I won't be sermonised by you. I'm damned if I'll stand your airs of superiority and infernal pity and patronage.
Are you engaged?
What the devil's that to you if I am?
Are you ashamed of it, then?
What right have you to ask me that question? You have been adopting such a high tone towards me lately, particularly about Amelia, that I'm damned if I'll bear it any more.
I told you before that when you go to town, you ought to go to her and not to the gambling houses about St. James's. Or wherever it is that you go.
You have said enough.
I'll not say another word.
No. Hang it. William, I beg your pardon. You've been my friend in 100 ways, heaven knows, but you shouldn't deal so hardly with me. I am very fond of Amelia. She's faultless, I know she is. But you see, there's no fun in winning a thing unless you play for it.
How can you think of Amelia
Hang it! When I'm married, I'll reform. I will, upon my honour. Allow a fella some fun beforehand. Look, I'll ask the Colonel for leave and I'll go to town and see Amelia. Will that satisfy you?
It's impossible to be angry with you, George. Only I wish you had sown those wild oats of yours. Please go and comfort her, you rascal. Do something to make her happy. A very little will.
Maybe I should make her a little present. Only I'm quite out of cash until my father tips up.
Here, borrow this.
Knew you wouldn't let me down.
And so George gets leave of absence to come to town and visit his devoted Amelia. But somehow he never gets round to buying something handsome for her.
Emmy!
George! Dear George, how wonderful to see you. Looking so handsome. Oh, and that diamond shirt pin, it's so pretty. Is it new?
Yes. I think I deserve a little present, don't you?
Of course, dearest, more than anyone.
There is no doubt that Amelia believes her lover to be one of the most gallant and brilliant men in the Empire. And it is possible Lieutenant Osborne thinks so too.
Oh.
Back at Queen's Crawley, however, Rebecca Sharp's reputation is under siege.
Oh.
There can be no doubt of it, my dear Miss Crawley. Miss Pinkerton has sent me the shocking details. Her father was a hopeless drunkard and degenerate who wasted every penny and painted portraits for a living.
Mrs. Bute, pray do not shout so.
But worse still, her mother was a ballet dancer, a shameless creature who displayed her legs in front of men
Yes,
for...
yes, but please, my head.
Has Mrs. Bute been keeping you entertained, dear Miss Crawley?
I've been telling her the truth.
She has been making my head ache with accusations against you, but she has forgotten that I am a true radical who cares nothing for the accidents of birth. But indeed, I have come to a decision which my brother can hardly refuse. I want you to come with me to London, Rebecca. In my weakened state, I have great need of your wit and high spirits.
Thank you. Thank you, dear Miss Crawley.
Thank Mrs. Bute for making my head ache. I think I'm going to have a relapse.
Oh.
Amelia, meanwhile, is invited to a dinner party at the Osbornes by George's sister, Maria. George's formidable city merchant father seems on this particular night more difficult than ever before.
So where the devil is George? Any idea, Miss Sedley?
None, sir.
Don't know why I bother to ask.
I think he's gone to the Horse Guards, Papa. He said he'd be back for dinner.
Oh, he did he? Well, we dine at 5. I won't have the dinner kept waiting for him, Maria. Hicks!
Sir?
Dinner!
Mr. George isn't come, sir.
Damn Mr. George, sir. Am I master of the house? Dinner! Hicks, this soup is beastly. Miss Sedley can't eat it, no more can I. Take away the plates at once.
Yes, sir.
Maria.
Yes, Father?
Tomorrow, turn the cook out of the house. George, you are disgracefully late.
I'm very sorry, sir, but the General kept me waiting at the Horse Guards. I'm not worried about soup or fish. Just give me anything. I don't care what.
Very well. I suppose if it was the General, then there is some excuse. Come and take your seat.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, Miss Sedley.
Good evening.
The Governor's bark is always worse than his bite.
George's high spirits soon take the gloom off the company. After dinner, the ladies retire. Amelia waits, hoping that George will soon join her. But he lingers over the Madeira with his father.
George, I need to know how you and that little thing, Miss Sedley, are carrying on.
I think, sir, it's not hard to see. In fact, pretty clear, sir.
What do you mean, pretty clear, sir?
Why? Well, hang it, sir, I'm a modest man. I don't set up to be a lady killer, but I do own she's as devilish fond of me as she can be. Anybody can see that with half an eye.
And you yourself?
Well, sir, didn't you order me to marry her?
Don't think I don't know about your exploits elsewhere, sir. With Lord Tarquin, Captain Crawley of the Guards, the Honourable Mr. Deuces, and that set. But have a care, sir, have a care.
But the threat, George knows, is an empty one. Whenever Mr. Osborne meets a lord, he grovels before him as only a free-born Englishman can.
Young men will be young men, particularly when they're with such illustrious fellows.
Of course, One can't live with these great folks for nothing.
You shan't want, George. The British merchant's son shan't want. My guineas are as good as theirs, and I don't begrudge 'em. There's no pride in me. I am a humbly born man, but you have had advantages. But what I've been thinking is, why shouldn't you marry higher than a stockbroker's daughter, George? That's what I want to know.
Well, it's a family business. You and Mr. Sedley made the match 100 years ago.
I don't deny it. But people's positions alter. It's true that Sedley helped me to my fortune, or rather put me in the way of acquiring by my own talents and genius the position which I now occupy in the City of London. But no, I've shown my gratitude to Sedley, and he's tried it of late, as my checkbooks can show. But I tell you this in confidence. I don't like the look of Mr. Sedley's affairs. He's been dabbling too much in foreign stocks and shares on his own account, and if Napoleon is on the move...
But concerning my engagement to Amelia...
Unless I see Amelia's £10,000 down upon the table, then you don't marry her. And that's flat.
Amelia will be...
It's possible Sedley may still pull himself back, though I doubt it. But I'll have no lame duck's daughter in my family. Now pass the wine or ring for coffee.
Hope you've not been bored, Emmy.
No, but what kept you?
Nothing that matters. And I intend to make it up to you by giving you my undivided attention. If you'd like, that is.
You know I'd like nothing better.
And George is exceptionally attentive to Amelia that night, and Amelia has never been happier. But is it the very real prospect of losing his dear little prize that suddenly makes George value her more? There are those who believe Miss Crawley's illness is caused by nothing more serious than overindulgence in hot lobsters. But if you are a spinster with £70,000 a year, then everyone is concerned for your health. And Becky Sharp, her newly appointed nurse, is no exception.
Miss Crawley! My dear Miss Crawley, all is well! Your faithful companion is at hand!
Rebecca, is someone outside the carriage?
It's Briggs! Miss Crawley!
Some domestic or other. Here, take these shawls and make sure Miss Crawley's room is properly warmed for her reception.
But it's Arabella!
Rebecca, what's happening? What's going on?
Please be calm, my dear Miss Crawley, while I wrap you up warm.
But careful! Oh, be careful! Don't smother me. Where am I?
In London. You're home in Park Lane at last.
Becky now devotes herself to nursing her benefactress. This is no easy undertaking when your patient is a worldly, selfish, graceless, religionless old woman writhing in pain and fear without her wig. Miss Crawley's favourite nephew, Rawdon, who is the principal beneficiary of her will, loses no time in riding over from Knightsbridge Barracks to inquire after his aunt's health.
So, how is Auntie today?
It will take time and rest, but I do not think it will be fatal.
Oh, I hope not.
That's most generous of you.
I've told you before, I'm fond of the old girl. I've got an extension of leave till she's better. I mean, the money would be damn useful, I'll not deny it. But as for her death, my father's on hot coals. I wager he will soon be following you up to town.
To inquire after Miss Crawley's health, no doubt.
That, and other things.
Oh?
Look, I'm not a total fool. I can see how keen my father is on you.
Well, I suppose he is fond of me. In fact, I know he is. And others, too.
Yes, egad.
Surely you don't think I'm afraid of him, Captain Crawley?
I wasn't suggesting.
You hint that Sir Pitt might attempt something not honourable, then. Or perhaps you yourself.
Oh, Gad, really? Miss Rebecca?
Captain, do you imagine I have no feelings of self-respect because I am poor and friendless?
Of course not.
To think that you consider that I might be a toy between you and your father.
No.
I can endure poverty, but not shame. Neglect, but not insult. Especially insult from you.
Hang it, Miss Sharp. Rebecca, don't cry. You know I respect you.
I must attend to my ailing patroness.
Damn.
Rebecca's indignant tears are soon dry, but she has achieved her purpose and kept her hulking guardsman in emotional bondage. Now Miss Sharp decides it is wise to build bridges within the household.
How could she? Oh, how could she? Oh.
Miss Briggs.
My dearest friend is ill, and why won't she see me? Why?
Console yourself, dear Miss Briggs. She's not very ill anymore. She's only overeaten herself again, that is all.
But I am her companion, and yet I'm being treated like a menial servant after 23 years of tenderness. What kind of return is that to her? Poor Arabella.
Pray dry your tears, dear. Arabella. She only won't see you because she says you don't nurse her as well as I do. Believe me, it's no pleasure to me to sit up all night, but sick people have these fancies and must be humoured. When she's well, I shall go.
Oh, never.
Never be well or never go, Miss Briggs. Oh, pooh. She will be well within a fortnight, and then I shall go back to my little pupils in Queen's Crawley. She will forget me a week after I am gone. Give me a little wine, if you please. Let us be friends. I'm sure I want friends.
You really will go?
Of course.
Oh, God bless you, my dear.
As his son has predicted, Sir Pitt now comes up to town.
Oh, so how is Matilda, Miss Sharp?
She's making good progress.
Sharp.
She's making good progress.
And how are you?
I'm in excellent health. But what about Lady Crawley?
Oh, you needn't concern yourself with her. She's been sick ever since we married. Queen's Crawley is not the same without you. My daughters miss their governess.
Only your daughters?
Well, not only them. My papers are in a terrible mess. And
Sir Pitt, I will return as soon as I can.
But when will that be?
I'm afraid that depends on your sister's health.
I trust I am not tempting fate, but I think I may live after all. Thanks to you, dear Rebecca.
I protest.
No. And I cannot let you return to Queen's Crawley yet.
But my dear pupils...
If my brother understands his own interests, he will let you stay.
But dear Miss Briggs says...
She is, of course, welcome to come and see me. And there are many useful duties she can perform within the household.
But you're determined I shall stay?
Of course. It's you I need.
Then I have no choice.
Miss Crawley is so grateful that she even gives Becky a couple of new gowns and an old necklace. The ageing spinster is soon well enough for Captain Crawley to join them for a game of cards played over the bedclothes.
So what's trumps this time, Auntie?
Hearts. Let it be hearts. Now, tell me about this Miss Sedley, Rebecca. What is she like?
Oh, she's the sweetest, kindest creature. She's engaged to be married to a Lieutenant Osborne.
Hang on, I know him. A goodish-looking fellow with large black whiskers.
Enormous. And enormously proud of them, too.
He fancies he can play at billiards. I won 2,000 off him at the Cocoa Tree. He'd go to the deuce to be seen with the Lord. He foots the bill for a crew of them at Greenwich, and they get to invite the company.
And very pretty company, too, I dare say.
Uncommon pretty company.
Rawdon, don't be naughty.
Well, his father's a city man. Immensely rich, they say.
Is this Lieutenant Osborne a presentable sort of person?
Very. You wouldn't see any difference. Why not have him over? When you begin to see a few people, and his, his innamorato, isn't it, Miss Sharp?
Something like that.
An excellent idea. I am always open to young people. I am no snob. I care nothing for rank or money. If they are attractive and amusing, then nothing else matters. Nothing.
God bless you, Auntie.
My trick, I think.
In the event, the anxieties surrounding her parents prevent Amelia from coming. So Lieutenant Osborne comes alone. He and Becky have not met since he spoiled her plans to marry Amelia's brother, Joseph.
My aunt, Miss Crawley.
Charmed, Lieutenant. Such whiskers.
And I believe you know Miss Sharp.
Ah, Miss Sharp. So, how are you liking your new place?
Oh, how kind of you to remind me of my place. Well, it's tolerably good. They treat the governess politely, as a fellow human being. But then I am in a gentleman's family, good old English stock. So yes, it is rather a good place. How very good of you to inquire.
By Jove, Miss Sharp.
Well, what do you say to that, Lieutenant?
I thought you liked the city families pretty well when you stayed with the Sedleys.
Last year, you mean, when I was fresh from that horrid school? But oh, Lieutenant, what a difference 18 months' experience makes. I accept dear Amelia, of course, but her apart.
It seems to me you didn't dislike Amelia's brother, Joseph, last year. Indeed, you'd have married him if you could.
What's this?
Well, there's no secret. I freely admit I would not have refused him, but entre nous, I didn't break my heart about him. I'm frank and open, you see, considering how very kind and polite it is to allude to my disappointment. But I believe we are keeping our hostess from supper.
No. Encore! Encore! I always enjoy some pre-supper entertainment.
Well, Miss Sharp made a rare fool of you last night, Osborne?
I bear no ill will. I'm just astonished that a lady of Miss Crawley's breeding should have taken to her so strongly.
Oh, there's no doubt my aunt's deuced fond of her.
And you?
What do you mean?
That girl's the most desperate flirt.
Oh, I know that.
Careful that she's not setting her cap at you.
Ah, you think she is?
Oh, no doubt of it. I saw the way she looked at you. I just warn you, I know women, and counsel you to be on the lookout.
Thank you, my boy. I'll bear that in mind. By the way, that's £10 you owe me.
But then the sickly Lady Crawley dies. Ah, Vanity Fair, where people pay court to a wealthy spinster who suffers from nothing worse than overeating, and ignore a dying woman who never did harm to anyone.
Well, I suppose I must put off my party for the 3rd. I can only hope my brother will have the decency not to remarry. Rebecca, you seem strangely silent. What can you see from that window?
I think Sir Pitt is just coming up your steps dressed in mourning.
Oh, my dear, my nerves won't bear it. Go downstairs and tell him I'm too ill to receive anyone.
Oh, so, where's my sister?
She's too ill to receive
Oh, so
anyone.
much the better, because it's you I want to see, Miss Becky.
Me?
Yes, I want you back at Queen's Crawley right away.
I hope to come as soon as Miss Crawley is better and return to those dear children.
You've said so these 3 months, Becky, and still you go hanging on to my sister who'll fling you off like an old shoe when she's worn you out. I tell you, I want you.
I don't think it would be right now to be alone with you, sir. You're a widower.
The house all goes wrong. It's not the same place. All my accounts have got muddled again. You must come back.
Come as what, sir?
Come as Lady Crawley, if you like. There. Will that satisfy you? Come back and be my wife. Birth be hanged, you're as good a lady as ever I see. Well, will you come, yes or no?
Oh, Sir Pitt.
Yes, say yes, Becky. I'm good for 20 years and I'll make you happy. See if I don't. You shall do what you like, spend what you like, have it all your own way. I'll get down on my knees to you if you like.
Lady Crawley, I could have been Lady Crawley. Oh, Sir Pitt, please, no more.
Why ever not?
Because I can't marry you.